Hey, I'm here in the office. Stevie B, there was no way we're shooting out of my garage, and it's cold out.
Oh, you know
So
what?
today we're going to talk about the snow. What's up, Jay?
So you may not be at home, but you're freezing pretty bad.
I saw Jay in the audio. All right. So anyway, so go ahead, Jay.
There you go. You were frozen pretty bad.
Jay. Oh, oh no, must be the snow. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. No one is in the office. I don't know what's going on. So I saw I locked again. So anyway, so I didn't. Oh man, this is gonna be in and out all show. This is gonna make me nuts. So I decided to come in the office, which may have been a mistake. But it took me forever. It's too cold for the internet. Yeah, probably. It took me forever to dig out. So we'll talk about that. Obviously, we're going to talk about football with the the Super Bowl set now. It was I thought a couple of good games. All right, so we can go in the intro, and I'm going to log back in because unfortunately, I hate to push Nick under the bus, but when he does his Friday show, he never turns the computer off. So I got in the office, turned it, and found it turned on. So that might be something to do with the interruption. So as we go to the intro, I'm going to log out and log back in. So I might be a couple minutes. All right, Jay, take us to the intro, bud.
Hey everybody, welcome here to the Comic Collectibles show on the EXP Live. I am your host, Rockin' Robbie Bills, and we got Jay the producer backstage. How you doing, Jay?
I'm cold, but I'm doing all right, boss. How are you doing?
Doing cold, man. You're in like the crazy land of Texas, right? It's not even really a state, it's its own country. It feels like you're in the Republic of Texas, man. What's the weather like where you're at?
It's definitely warmer than yesterday. It's 37. Yesterday it was like 26.
Oh my goodness. It's 20 degrees where I'm at right here, right now. It's super cold today. We had pretty much the whole town was shut down on Saturday, but then it warmed up enough overnight Saturday into Sunday that most of the ice melted. And then this morning, a lot of things were delayed. But I know a lot of the country pretty much locked down because of crazy snow and ice. So yeah, good luck to you out there in the chat. How cold is it where you are? Just let us know. By the way, everybody, welcome to the show. We have a giveaway, I'm certain, and we always have a giveaway. In order to enter the giveaway, you need to put in hashtag EXP Monday. Is that right, Jay?
Absolutely, and it is going to be the complete Dracula #3, signed by Colton Worley.
Oh, nice. Nice John Cassaday cover right there. That's super cool. Well, heck yeah. So everybody get into the giveaway, hashtag EXP Monday, to get this complete Dracula #3 signed by Colton Worley. How was your weekend, Jay? What'd you get up to?
Well, we had the Hydra Hangout on Saturday, which is always a fun time. It was me, Sean, and Ed. Just talking about movies, talking about all those awesome trailers and things that dropped last week. He-Man, I'm sorry if nobody else is excited for it. I am. I think it looks dope. The reveal of Jason Momoa as Lobo, that little snippet right there was awesome. Invincible season 4 going to be here March 18th. super excited for that. And yeah, we just had a good time. This coming Saturday, we're going to be doing a little bit of a review show. It's going to be me, Sean, Ed, and Mr. Nope. So that's going to be exciting. Now, speaking of live shows, Robbie, what do you have going on tonight?
Oh man, tonight is one of the most anticipated PCP movie nights, at least for me. This is a Federico Fellini film from like 1963, 8.5. Very, very excited to talk about this. It's one of my favorite films. Fellini is a celebrated Italian director, and this is the first Italian film, Jay, that we're talking about that's not a horror film or a giallo film. But the movie is very crazy, and I'm very interested to have the conversation because I'm interested to see what people think about the movie, because it's been claimed that it's a bit pretentious and maybe a little bit hard to follow. The original title was Beautiful Confusion, but it is a movie that Fellini made about him trying to make his next movie. So it's kind of meta, very cool. Have you ever seen it, Jay?
No, but you know what? Every time you talk about a movie, I add it to my list of things I need to watch because I trust you when it comes to movies. So that is getting put on my list right now, 8.5. And also just want to mention, because people are saying in the chat, Sunday was mine and Jenna's anniversary. So we've been together 15 years. We've been married for 6. So if she happens to stumble upon this, happy anniversary. Many more
happy anniversary, bro. That's awesome, man.
Thank you. And I think, hold on, because I see him kind of in the green room, but his video's not on yet. Oh, man. Maybe Rex should have stayed home today.
Yeah, maybe he should have, man.
There we go. We got you, Rex?
Yeah, you got me. It's moving real slow, the computer. I don't know why. Don't know if it's the internet or something with the computer or what's going on. So, what I miss?
We were just talking about, what the shows are tonight. We announced the giveaway, and we were just chatting about the cold, how cold it is. It's cold. Is it cold where you are, Rex?
Yeah, it's coming in and out. Should be fun. I don't understand why it's doing this.
Also tonight, keep 2 tabs.
I'm just blanked out. I have to imagine that's me.
Yeah, I know Rex can't hear me, but keep 2 tabs open, folks, because also at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, there is going to be a producer's live sale. And as always, here's a wonderful thumb that Kyle came up with. So be sure to check that out. And then later on at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, we're going to have Best Coast Comics, but that is actually going to be a live sale tonight. They had to postpone last week, but tonight it is a Best Coast Comics live claim sale.
So I can't hear Jay. I can hear you guys. Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Jay, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So hopefully I'm back. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because the computer was running all weekend. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, yeah, I didn't want to do it from home because my internet at home is kind of sketchy. Because I use T-Mobile, I use one of their towers. So every now and again, I'm streaming something, I'll get to the circle of death, and I have to wait for it to reboot or whatever. So I'm not sure it can handle the upload download of a live stream. But I come in here and guess what? Same problem. But all right, so how was the weather by you, Robbie?
Very cold this weekend. We missed the snow. The snow was just north of us. There was some kind of warm air that was coming from the Gulf, right? But we did get iced over on Saturday, which pretty much shut the whole town down. But then the temperature rose Saturday night, overnight into Sunday. So Saturday night into Sunday was pretty much fine. Then it kind of hard froze again this morning, but then it was eased up at about 9 or 10 o'clock. So not as bad as it could have been. So luckily we didn't have any power outages or anything like that.
That's good. That's good. I saw that down south, like Tennessee and some of the southern states had a real bad problem with the ice.
Yeah,
We
20
got
minutes
about
north of us, for instance, we would have been screwed, right? So
really that close. So we got about 8 inches, give or take. And that was fine. I went out yesterday to do the first wave, and my neighbor was out, so he helped me out a little bit, which was very nice of him. And then I went out again today, and we got sleet. They were so wrong about how this went down. The snow part they got right, the cold part they got right, but it was supposed to snow all the way through. It turned into sleet about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So all that sleet froze everything up overnight. Now, I had gone out around 11:30, started the first wave. Didn't feel like going back out. So my neighbor did me a real solid. He's a bit younger than I am. He's like not quite 50 yet. Cute little girl. Trying to get her into softball, but she's into cheerleading right now. But while I went inside, because I had enough. And they tell you to take lots of breaks, all that kind of stuff. So I went and take a break. When I came back out, he had brushed off my car, finished the rest of my driveway, which is really nice. Didn't have to do that. But it kept on sleeting. So I'm glad we did the first wave because it would have been a lot harder today. I went out 4 times. Count it, 4. And everything was a block of ice. So I had to chip and chip and chip. I had to go back in for 4 breaks. It was ridiculous. And it's still a little bit narrow, so I had to drive over some of the snow to get out of my driveway to get here. And I'm pretty sure that I've got blocks of ice or something frozen to my... This happened to me before in heavy snow. Something gets frozen somewhere on the wheel well, and when you drive, the steering wheel starts to vibrate very heavily. So that usually means there's something frozen. And I don't live that far, so I didn't really drive far enough to shake that thing loose. So it should be interesting when I get home. But yeah, it was brutal. I mean, absolutely brutal. And it is cold. Let's see how cold it is right now. Right now, hold on. Let's see. Right now it is a balmy 21 degrees here in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And it's going to get worse. Let's see. It's not going to get to above freezing until the end of the week. Oh, actually, next Monday, we finally hit 32 for a couple of days, and then Wednesday drops back 27.
wow.
But today was balmy at 26. Tomorrow will be 22. Wednesday, 20. Thursday, 18. Friday, 16. Saturday, 17. And Sunday, it says chance of snow.
Oh my
God have
goodness.
mercy. Let's
Yeah,
see how much.
it's 21 degrees here where I'm at, and tomorrow's high is 35, but our low is going to be 14. And this weekend, our low is like 25, 28 degrees. So it's going to be cold again this weekend.
It is unreal. And the amount of, all right, so the lows here. So tonight should be, all right. Tonight, or last night was 12, was the low. Tonight will be 9. Wednesday will be 7. Thursday will be 5. Friday will be 3. Saturday will be 2. Sunday warms up to 12. Oh, dear God. I can't take this.
That's rough, man.
I cannot take this. Yeah, it was bad. I'm getting too old for this. No kids in my neighborhood. It really pisses me off. The kids that were out, teenagers, mind you, building like little hills right in the cul-de-sac where my house is, while I'm chipping away at the ice. When I was younger, we go out and we try to make some money. These kids in my neighborhood are spoiled. Sitting out there, they were staying out there. I went out 4 times, went inside, took a break, got something to drink. Go back out. They've been out there the whole time. Help your neighbors. Jeez Louise. These kids are something else these days. But no, they were too busy arguing and building little hills, which I plan to destroy at some point during the week to mess them up because they didn't help me. So I'm going to mess up their hill.
Rex, you are the best older man I know, man. That is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It was done to me way back when. So John, screaming at the clouds. No, I'll scream at the kids though. So John is not here. John actually lives in a rural part of town, or more rural, as rural as it gets in Mount Laurel. And is waiting for somebody. He hires somebody to clear his driveway and stuff like that. But I imagine, I've never been to his house, but I imagine his driveway is a lot longer than mine, and there's more property there. So and he's both of us are too old to do it. So he couldn't get out of his driveway, and he has no plans of leaving the house. I don't blame him. For me, I don't live far from the office. I kind of want to check out the roads, and to be quite honest, I went grocery shopping on Saturday. So I went to the Asian supermarket because I wanted some stuff I hadn't gone in a while. That was fine. They were stocked up. But when I got there, they did not have enough cashiers. So there were huge lines to check out. So I just kept shopping. And eventually they called on new people. Then I went to the ShopRite, the regular grocery store. And man, they were out of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, so I drink this 1% lactose-free milk. I buy the ShopRite brand. They were out. They were cleaned out. There were none. So I had to buy that lactose or lactate stuff. That costs $1 more, a half gallon. I had no choice.
Yeah. Everything was cleared out here too in all of our stores, right? Especially, and this is what's crazy. And I know we've talked about this before. I know everybody's had this conversation. But like, do we really drink that much milk? Like, if you're going to be snowed in for a couple days, do you really got to go clean out all the milk? Do people really drink that much milk?
Here's what's funny. I read a meme, and it was the funniest meme I saw over the snowstorm. Guy's kind of yelling, so it's all in caps. And he's like, why do we buy milk and eggs? Because if you lose power, the milk and eggs are going to go bad. Buy canned goods and dry goods. You can't keep that stuff. And that's a very good point. I was laughing for about a minute. Like, why do we buy milk and eggs? Okay, what's the point?
Power goes out and bread, man. Yeah, milk, eggs, and bread. As if, maybe other people are different. I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't drink milk at all. I eat eggs, but it's like, I don't eat eggs all the time. And if I don't have eggs for a few days, I'll be okay. Now, what makes sense to me is when I go before a snowstorm and I notice all the frozen pizza's gone. That I understand. You got kids at home, all things like that. You want something easy, quick. You got a bunch of meals to prepare now. So I get stuff like that. But the milk and all that stuff is crazy to me.
So what I did was I ended up doing a lot of laundry and dishes because I read somewhere that when it gets cold like this, avoid your pipes from freezing. Okay, just keep doing laundry, leave a drip and do all this stuff. So I decided I had nothing else to do, right? So I just loads and loads of laundry, dishes, things I haven't used in I don't know how long. It was gathering dust in my cupboard. I decided, the hell with it. I'm going to wash this too. Just keep the hot water running. I have to admit, I'm terrified to see my gas bill at the end of the month because I'm never home quite this much. And it just felt like my heater was snapping on like every 10 to 15 minutes. It was coming on. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I thought about turning the temp down, but I actually felt a little bit cold. And I turned the gas fireplace on because one year it snowed so bad, it covered the firebox that's attached. And it wasn't getting any air, so it wouldn't snap on. So I kept running that intermittently to make sure that any snow that accumulated on the outside firebox would melt off. So I can only imagine what my utility bill is going to be at the end of the month, man. It's probably going to frighten me, like $800. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's January, February, and then July, August are always the craziest for me. Because it gets very hot down here. There are times in the summer, Rex, where my AC won't turn off. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's like when we're hitting late night or like high 90s, early 100s, right? Like my AC will not it just won't turn off. It'll just be running all day long. And those utility bills are crazy, and they're always crazy here. Luckily, we don't get super, super cold, but when this happens, man, oh my goodness, dude. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can imagine. Lyle, so we all got a taste of what you went through, but not quite as bad as what you went through, but we got a taste of it. And I will tell you honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But that was a big pattern. Man, that thing stretched 2,000 miles across the country. So I knew there was no way. I was praying. Okay. Let the sink faucet. Yeah. I read that too, Becky. Yeah, I guess in Colorado, you guys get that kind of problem as well. But it has just been so cold. I don't even feel it now. I got to be honest with you. I was out for so long today trying to chip up that ice, because once that layer of sleet covers the powder, it just freezes up in the low temps. It just froze up in a block of ice. It just took me forever. Oh my God, my back hurts. Everything hurts. I cooked a lot of food because I couldn't go nowhere. Finally watch a movie. What was it called? Sinners, with Michael B. Jordan. Have you seen that?
I still have not seen Sinners yet.
I got to tell you, it was fantastic. I watched it because I was bored. Football was over, only 2 games.
Yeah.
And I decided, with all the Oscar buzz and everything everyone's talking about, I decided to watch it.
It broke the record for most nominations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I got to tell you, it was a good movie. It is, of course, I'm not spoiling for anyone, but it's a vampire movie. And I got to rank it right up there with Lost Boys, Interview with a Vampire, even Dracula minus Keanu Reeves. It was an excellent vampire movie. It was different. It was unusual. It wasn't like the normal vampire movies you watch. The background basis of it is very different. But the music, Lorena, that was the other thing. The music was fantastic. The soundtrack was awesome. It was a very good movie. I know, right? I didn't see that coming either. But an excellent movie. I highly suggest you watch it, Robbie, as soon as you can.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. It was one that I just kind of missed when it was in the theaters. And, I actually got a list of all the Best Picture nominees and where to watch the movies. So I want to try to get through them. And Marvel fan, I do stay caught up on modern movies. I just happen to miss Sinners. But I have watched the new 28 Days Later, which is awesome. So, there
I
you go.
would miss it as well if we didn't get the snow, but I was trapped. I'll tell you another reason I came in the office. I was starting to get a little bit stir crazy. I had been at home. I went shopping Saturday early, which is good or bad. I don't know. Got home, and it had essentially been at home from Saturday noon to right about now. And I was getting a little stir crazy. So that's why I went out. Leonard Pig, what's going on, bud? Long time no see. I'm glad you're here. So I need to get out. I knew no one would be at the office. So we got the text from HR. It was until, I don't know, it's probably off now, but it was a state of emergency in the state of New Jersey, even through most of today. So we got that word to work from home, but I just need to get out. So that's why I came in the office. I knew no one would be here. So it worked out. It wasn't bad. I was telling you, Robbie, before the show started, it wasn't that bad. The main roads were all clear. They did an excellent job in my town. It was almost bone dry, certain parts. Certain roads, you still have, you only have one lane moving across because you got snow on either side, because you're running out of places to put it. There's nowhere to put it. I'm digging out now. I'm running out of place to put it. Okay, I can't put it in my neighbor's driveway. I can't put it in the street. And I didn't really feel like, picking it up, but I had to. But it was heavy. This one was definitely the Widowmaker. That was some heavy snow with all that ice. Let's see, Kenneth Bird, what's going on? Yeah, so you've got the DF website. So check out DF website, daily special, which we have every day, made by one of my colleagues here, a good guy, comes up with some really good ones. Let's see, Stevie B. Yes, ShopRite. My ShopRite was cleaned out. I mean, it was. I go to deli and I ask for yellow cheddar. And he goes, "Oh, we're out." Right. And we're going through this whole thing. I'm like, "What else do you have?" And he goes, "We have this brand, but it's a lot more." Because I try to buy stuff on sale, and I'm getting ready to give up. I'm like, I'm not going to buy cheese. Then I ask him, I go, "Wait a minute, do you have a white cheddar?" He goes, "Yeah, we got plenty of that." I said, "Well, just give me the white cheddar. I don't care. It's just a color. It tastes the same." So, but yeah, they had nothing. So I split between the two. I have rock salt at home. I have a shovel. So I didn't need anything else that was definitely going to be tough to get around here. And stayed at home, watched the local news and the Snowmageddon, you know. But other than that, yeah, that was my weekend, and watch football.
Who would have thought, Rex, by the way, at the beginning of the year, and I know we got to take our break, but we'll probably get back to this, but nobody would have picked Patriots Seahawks, right? Nobody.
No kidding. No kidding. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, yeah, we do have to take our first break. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And when we get back, we'll talk more snow. We'll talk some football. We'll eventually get to some books. I am so tired right now. And I know Nick's not going to show up because he had to dig out of his house. He's probably watching. We might see him in the chat. But he has to dig out of his house, drive all the way here. And he has a Charger or a Challenger. I don't know which one. But high-powered engine, rear-wheel drive. It does not handle well in this wet weather. So I don't think I will see him tonight. But he might call me. He might show up in the chat. But he did say he wasn't feeling too good today. So hopefully he feels better. But all right, so hang out. We'll talk some more snow. We'll talk some football. And we'll be right back.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So.
It's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience. Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
All right, we are back. So for the record, CVB, I actually like liverwurst, but I'm trying to eat cold cuts that are a little bit healthier. Liverwurst is highly processed. Salami, pastrami, corned beef, all that stuff is highly processed. So I try to stick with chicken breast and turkey, low sodium turkey. A little bit of ham every now and again, but that's processed as well. So,
you're right, but you know what? Every once in a while, you gotta have some pastrami, man. Every once in a while.
I think I'm getting to that point actually. I may break down.
Dude, my family used to live. They used to eat liverwurst, man, and man, I've never been that big of a fan of it, to be honest with you.
I love it.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, my mom used to buy it, so I just love it.
Yeah, I mean, no offense. It's not something I got into. And we all have certain things that we like. Like one of the things I love that a lot of people don't is potted meat. Like I love that.
I like that too. Everything that's bad for me, I like.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's highly processed and full of sodium.
Yeah, my mom she would eat liverwurst. She would eat chicken livers all the time. That's a big thing down here, fried chicken livers. And I'm just
chicken livers like that too.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. It's just not me.
But all right, so football talk. Well, let's do shout outs first, and then we'll get to football. But I agree with you, Robbie. Who saw this coming? All right, at the end.
Especially because the Seahawks were like not doing so well at the beginning of the year, right? Like, and I'm pretty sure I remember the. In fact, I think if Bo Nix wouldn't have hurt himself, I think the Broncos would have managed.
Both teams didn't do too well. They both started 1-2 or something like that.
Yeah. So,
all right. So Ed Weird in the house. Easy go lucky. What's going on, bud? Preston, what's happening, bud? Mike Adsbill. Nice to see you. Let's see who else. Marvel fan, what's happening, buddy? CJ. Ed Weird, of course. Let's see, who did I miss? Stevie B, of course. Let's see. Looks like I got every Lorena, what's happening? All right. I think that is everyone. Yep, I think I got everyone. All right, so Jay, how was weather by you? Bar Lord, what's happening, bud?
Yesterday, it got to about 26, 27, and today it's 34. So not good. It's cold.
But did you get any ice or what happened?
We got a little bit of ice, some flurries, but it was just, like I said, it was just painfully cold outside.
It got down to how low?
26, I want to say.
Oh, please. Put on your big boy pants.
For the Republic of Texas, though, Rex, that's pretty crazy.
That's like negative 30 down here.
Oh, my God. It's when you talk about teens, it's like crazy. But it was so heavy shoveling that ice that I didn't even feel it. I was starting to sweat in my coat. It was so heavy. Sal Buscema passed away. I did not know that.
Yeah, he did. 89.
That's.
I think today's his birthday. Is that what everybody's saying? He would have been 90 today. Yeah.
So no, I did not hear about the poster, the preview poster, CJ.
There's some conspiracy going around because the like the NFL poster preview, whatever they released last year, shows the 4 teams that were in the final 4, like quarterbacks from those 4 teams, like walking towards the Super Bowl trophy. There are some other players there as well, but I don't know. It leans into John's theory that it's all scripted and predetermined, like WWE.
So May I can sort of understand because he's a Patriot. He's young. He's second year QB. But Sam Darnold, I don't think so. Okay, so I find that hard to believe in that sense. But in the end, I think it's yeah. I agree. I think if Bo Nix was healthy, it'd probably be Denver. Okay, but he wasn't, and that's the way chips fall.
And I didn't watch the games, but somebody was telling me that like at one point the Broncos decided not to go for a field goal, right? And they wound up losing 10-7,
Yes.
something like that,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, that's
So that game had sudden changes. Obviously, the second half had snow, so that's kind of changed things for them. But in terms of the Seahawks, that's who I'm rooting for because the Patriots have won it so many times. Okay, the Seahawks have won it, but Sam Darnold and the story to getting from there to here makes him, in my opinion, the underdog, and I like to see that happen because he was torn apart when he played for the Jets, and now obviously it wasn't really his fault. You put him on a team where they give him that support, and this is what he can do. So the Jets, as always, they ruin quarterbacks. I mean, they have ruined so many through the years. Okay,
yeah.
so that's on the Jets.
I'll tell you this: anybody who thinks that the NFL is rigged or predetermined, I would say this Super Bowl is a good, like, obvious. For me, it's an obvious look at that. That's not the case because I think that that's going to be a low-rated Super Bowl. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think anybody really. I don't think the nation cares about those teams. I mean, the people will watch the Super Bowl because it's the Super Bowl. But you know, if the Chiefs were there, if the Cowboys were there, if the Eagles were there, you know that there would be higher ratings, right? If you have stars and stuff like that, right? And obviously they want the ratings. But I already feel that this is going to be a low-rated Super Bowl, possibly.
I would agree with you, but you never know. I mean, it's a great story. May has turned out to be a very good quarterback. So it's interesting to see. You know, defense has ruled the roost this season, and that's made a difference. I mean, every team in the playoffs, but especially the yesterday's games, you were dealing with very strong defenses, and it hasn't been the offensive kind of production you normally see. So that's been interesting to watch.
Yeah, we finally hired a defensive coordinator. I don't remember who it was, but I looked at his resume and it seems like he would be a fine enough guy. I'm glad that our coach is getting a chance to put in his own DC. But here's the crazy NFL news for me, dude. So one of my best friends is a big Steelers fan, and I like the Steelers and I really like Tomlin. I was sad to see Tomlin leave, but I understand or whatever. But dude, it blew my mind that they hired Mike McCarthy, man. And so I was talking to my buddy today and he was like, man, I was like, dude, I was thinking, he's like, I have no idea why. I was like, probably to try to entice Rodgers to come back for another year. But like, that's crazy.
A head scratcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Eagles are talking about Brian Dable as offensive coordinator, which doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Okay. Especially with Saquon on the team. I have no idea. I would agree with Ed Weird. I would say that if it wasn't the Birds, I want the Lions to make it because they have never gotten a Super Bowl ring and the trophy. So
I was really hoping for the Bills, man. And then I feel even worse for them because they lose by 3 points and then fire their coach, man. That's insane to me, dude.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
So insane. Christian Parker is the name of the guy we hired for defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I don't understand. So in a sense,
did he coach for y'all? What did he?
I don't know. Did he?
I think he might. I don't know. I need to look.
Not as one of the main coaches. Not one of the main or DC. You know, if he was a special teams coach, I may not know. You know, the Bills. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They made a lot of mistakes along the way.
Yeah, he was your defensive backs coach and passing game coordinator. That's who
okay.
He was.
There you go. So,
Yeah, I get it. Me and my homie were talking about it today, and he's like, this is just the NFL today. Even if you get to the postseason, if you get to the postseason enough and you just can't go over that hump, they're going to fire the coach. And that's exactly what they did with the Bills.
I don't think that was. I really don't see that as a smart move on their part.
I don't either, because he keeps getting them there. I also don't think it was a good. Maybe because of how long he's been there, but I don't think it was a good idea to get rid of Tomlin, especially for McCarthy. Now, I'm biased because McCarthy had a terrible run at Dallas. That dude couldn't manage a clock for anything. And even when he started calling the plays, it wasn't working. So I don't know, man. I feel bad for Steelers fans, dude. I really do. Because Steelers, they don't like to have just coaches for a couple years.
Yeah,
there's a chance y'all might be stuck with Mike McCarthy for 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I think Tomlin knew his time was up. I think he wanted to go as well. Wasn't it a couple years ago they were talking about getting rid of him or something, right? So, but he never had a losing record, did he? Ever? I don't believe so,
yeah, I don't think so.
But it really doesn't, as you say, it really doesn't matter that much if you can't get him to the big game. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomlin quit is what Unknown is saying. Yeah. It seemed like he was wanting to get out. So
I think, he can't coach through the next year also. He may not want to coach anymore. I mean, at a certain point.
Dude, honestly, there was a piece of me that was hoping Dallas would talk to him for our defensive coordinator position. I was like, that could actually work, I think, for us. But I don't know.
Yeah, the thing about Tomlin is I don't see him going to Dallas. That's not an attractive job.
He's going to take a year or two off. Maybe he'll do he'll take a year or two off, right? He'll take a year or two off. Maybe he'll take a year or two off. Maybe he'll go and do some analysis or something on ESPN or Fox or something like that.
There are certain teams that are I don't know. It's hard to get a new head coach. Dallas, because of Jerry Jones' constant interference. The Browns, because of the way they're structured, they won't get rid of the GM. Well, and we all know they should. Okay, Deshaun Watson, Shador Sanders. I mean, you got rid of what's his name? He went to Tampa. It's just the kind of nonsense that goes on there. You really have to be a coach that's never been head coach to want that job. Willing to put up with that kind of crap, because it's just crazy, how they run things. Who was it? Haslam. Okay. It's your GM, dude. Get rid of your GM. Okay. He's messing it up. He's screwing it up for you. Well, he can do with all those QBs anyway. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and CJ, I see what you're saying, that McCarthy went 12-5 3 times in Dallas. How's it been lately? Yeah, this year wasn't the greatest, but man, I'm telling you, as a Cowboys fan, there were plenty of those. Some of those 5 losses should have been wins because of McCarthy, right?
It makes you wonder. It does make you wonder. I mean, if you didn't have the Jerry Jones interference, what could he have done? They were successful for a while.
Yeah.
You
You
have one common denominator, and it's Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
What's happening, Robert?
Mike McCarthy also was blessed with a really good offense, and for a couple years, a really good defense. Right. And we all know that if we would have had Micah Parsons, we might have been 12-5 this year. So who knows?
It's like, look at the success Kellen Moore had with the Eagles as opposed to Dallas,
But there was one year where Kellen Moore was awesome as our offensive coordinator, was awesome. Like him and Dak they just were locked in for 1 year. But the Cowboys, it's just like they said in the movie Friday. We never have 2 things that match. We got ham, no burger. We got peanut butter, no jelly. We got offense, but no defense. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're never a complete team, Rex.
Well, Eagles had that problem this year. The offense couldn't get out of its own way, and then the defense was excellent. So I'm fearful that we'll do it at 7. Snow day, Preston. So I'm fearful that we wasted an excellent defense and we may have missed the window. So we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to say. But, you know, I'm kind of glad to see Sam Darnold get to the big game. He deserves it. So many years of just bouncing around. Jets ruined him. It's nice to see him come back. You know, it's nice to see him have the success that he's had with Seahawks this year. So we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So the giveaway is, in case I know you guys went over it, is the complete Dracula #3 signed by Colton Worley. Hashtag is, as always, hashtag EXP Monday, all lowercase. All right. So what books are coming out this Wednesday? All right. We have a Red Sonja trade paperback that ended up on here. I don't know why it's here and why we don't have a pick, but we don't. So sorry about that. So Sonja Reborn #5 is out Wednesday. Harley Quinn and Elvira #4 out Wednesday. Terminator Metal #4 cover is out Wednesday as well. Thundercats #23 out on Wednesday. All right, and that's it. If only we had a rack. Yeah, I see your point, Preston, but it is a little bit logistically easier for me and Amy without the rack. Believe it or not, because now the books are stored in one place prior to the show. So when you guys claim it, we're able to find the books very quickly and get them shipped out to you. So the problem is too many people are using the room these days. And, you know, we've lost a couple of books, which I'm sorry about. But now it really doesn't happen anymore. So, and I kind of like not having a rack, to be honest with you.
Plus, we didn't have the book today. It was on the list for some reason, but
that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't physically have it, so I don't know if Amy forgot to give it to me or whatever the case may be. But if I'm sure we'll have it on Wednesday. Not to worry. All right. So I guess we should get to a couple of books. So let's do the sketch covers before we go to our second break. So as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So a $40 retail or higher. And as always, we have for $5. Then the Dynamic Forces mystery box. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. And as always, we have for $85 tonight. I'm going to do it for $75 because it is a snow day. I know, right? All right. So, you know what? I'm going to make all sketch covers tonight $40.
Oh, taking advantage of Nick not being in the building, I see.
It's a snow day.
Snow day sale.
Yeah,
Come on,
snow
y'all.
day.
We know you've been locked up in your house all weekend. You know how the best way to get rid of that cabin fever? Buy some comics at a great deal.
Somebody lives in Boston. Is it CIB? I forget who it was. Or in the Boston area. They got 2 feet, man. They got hammered.
2 feet of snow? Wow, that's crazy.
They really got hammered. So I don't know. I forget who lives in the Boston area, but you guys absolutely got slammed. I would not even know what to do with 2 feet. All right. So the sketch covers. First up, got Trinity #1 with Wonder Woman cover sketch by Will Torres. Suggested retail $149.99. We had it at $65. I'm making them all $40 tonight.
Come on, y'all. Take advantage of this. $40 for the sketch covers. That's super cool. And let me tell you something. I know I've mentioned this before, Rex, but Will Torres has a great signature. Look at that. That's like Walt Disney level. That's so cool.
That's true. I never thought about that. That's a very good point. Lorena are the covers. 40. All right, here we go.
We're
So-
pricing them at $40 because we're hoping we all get everybody's high temperatures to 40. That's what we're doing.
Then I charge 75, but no. All right, because I love to see 75 again. All right,
I can't
so,
wait. I just keep thinking I'm like 2 months away from that. So just 2 months, man. Let's
God,
go.
it is so cold. It's crazy. All right, so Superman #1 with Superman cover sketch by Joe Correa, Joe Delviato, and Mariano Nicieza.
So Rex, real fast, I couldn't find a Joe Delviato signature. I found a Gordon Purcell signature on this one.
Really? On this one?
Yeah, it's Joe
But
Correa.
it doesn't. We don't say that Joe Del Beato did it though, right? It's Joe Correa, Gordon Purcell, and Mariano Nicieza, right?
Gordon Purcell.
I thought Rex just did an automatic Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza.
No.
Okay.
So I get these from Mariano. So he gets it wrong sometimes.
It's got a lot of Jim Lee energy to it. Wouldn't you say so, Jay, with the torso in particular?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely the new Superman because he's got the emblem. The S emblem is like the movie.
Yeah. It's definitely based more on the movie, it seems. Supergirl coming out very soon in June. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, right? You see Momoa's Lobo?
Yeah, he's perfect, dude. Me and Jay were talking about that a little bit when you were trying to get in. He's perfect, dude. I thought he did fine as Aquaman, but he's definitely perfect for Lobo. I love his teeth. I love the look. I love the bike. It looks great, dude. Very, very excited. My only problem, Supergirl's super symbol looks a little too small. You know, a little Superman Returns-y. I don't know. Jay, you're a big super guy. Do you think Supergirl's emblem looks a little too small? Just a little bit?
Just a tiny bit. I wish they would have made it just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Then we have Invincible Iron Man #1 with Iron Man cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40.
There's some old school Iron Man right here. Now, I don't know what artist in particular that they're kind of referencing here, but the energy I'm picking up based mostly on proportions is Mark Teixeira. Now, I know that this is not based on a piece from Mark Teixeira, but there's something about this that makes me think of him. I really like this new Iron Man #1 dropping this week from Josh Williamson. So I'm really, really excited to check it out.
All right. And then we have Toxic Avenger #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Jesse Lundberg.
Hold on.
MSRP.
For some reason, the picture didn't load, folks. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
I was about to be like, this don't look like the Toxic Avenger to me.
Yeah, right.
This doesn't look like Toxie, but, you know, what do I know?
I am so tired, Robbie. I can't even describe it. That really wore me out, dude. Having to chip away at that ice.
I bet, man. Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy, dude.
That's nuts, man.
Yesterday, when I came out for wave 1, it was so easy. It was nice, fluffy, powdery. You just push it and off it goes. Today was like, my God.
Yeah, today's one of those mornings where I got out to my car. You know, the roads are fine. At this point, all the ice had melted or not gotten too bad. And but man, it took me like a good 5 minutes to open my car door, though. I'll tell you that, dude.
I got into my car, turned the engine on. So I got to once again shout out to my neighbor for brushing off my car, because at that point I was so tired I wasn't going to do it. I do, CJ, but I don't park my car in it during a snowstorm. First of all, I got too much crap in my garage, so I can't even get the car in there. But the other point is, if I park my car outside, it covers half the driveway. So I only have to shovel half the driveway, right? And usually it's not too bad to brush off my car. But so today, usually I get in turn it on, turn on the heater full blast, the rears of fogger full blast, and by the time I'm done shoveling the first part, all that, even today, the ice just fell off. Just hit it with the ice scraper, and it just kind of came off in pieces. So, but it was just so damn fun. So Jay, you want to go to break? Second break?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Figure out what's going on with the slides, and we'll come back and we'll figure it out.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
All right, we are back. There it is. Toxic Avenger #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Jesse Lumberg. MSRP of $149.99, and we've got it for $40 tonight.
Very cool. Seeing Toxie in a McFarlane inspired pose. Very cool. Very cool.
All right. Then we have Detective Comics number 880 with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well.
This is absolutely gorgeous. This is, of course, the Martian Manhunter as kind of stylized from the Justice League animated series. One thing that Tracy does very well is when she does these animated versions of these characters. She nails it. Martian Manhunter, one of my favorite DC characters.
All right, so what do we got next? All right, so we have some Absolute Batmans. And let's see, a couple of Vampirellas.
Absolute Batman. You talking about the book that just keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter? Come on, man. That book is now touching the surface of the sun. It's so hot.
That's true. So, all right. So, Absolute Batman #1, Inkuk Lee foil. It is the 10th print. Sorry, the pick is not great. I tried to lighten it up, but the scanner will not pick up the foils.
10th printing of Absolute Batman #1, y'all. Think about it. And I ordered plenty, sold out pretty much within the first day. Like, that's crazy.
All right, I have 2 of these, and I've got it for $8.
Yes, CJ, this book is so hot that I hear if you're reading it during the snowstorm, you're going to melt all the ice around your location.
If I knew that, I would have taken the books home.
Yeah, you should have shoveled your driveway with a copy of Absolute Batman.
All right, Absolute Batman #1, Inkuk Lee. It is also 10th printing. This is along with the trade dress. I have 2 of these. I have this for $6. Becky, you want the foil or the trade dress? Let me know, Becky. All right. That shoveling it wore me out today. I don't know. I am getting old. I am
You have
just
to start
getting
paying somebody to do it for you, man.
and it really pissed me off. I would have paid those kids standing around playing, our teenagers talking about nonsense. I would have paid them, but the thing about it is the foil. You got it, Becky. So what pissed me off was I had to go back and do it 4 times because I had to take a break. I did not feel well. I'm getting old. Never had to worry about that before, and now all of a sudden I am. So it just, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go home. I made so much food. I just have to, throw something in the zapper, microwave something, and then sit down and watch some TV and go to sleep and worry about coming back tomorrow.
You did so much this weekend, man. You're like, I cooked all this food. I shoveled all this snow.
I run out of the Tupperware.
I did all my dishes. I did all my laundry.
So bored. Unreal. Yeah, Barlord. I know, right? All right. So next up, we got Absolute Batman #1, Nick Dragotta and Frank Martin. Also 10th print. And I have 2 of these. I have this for $5.
This is a Batman that definitely does not skip leg day, nor any day at the gym, honestly.
CJ, it really, cleaning a car is actually not that hard. But if I do that, so here's my theory. Okay, first of all, it's a 1-car garage, so I don't have a lot of space. It'd take me way long to clean that out. And I have a short driveway, so when I park my car in it, it covers half the driveway. All right. So obviously, the part that it's sitting on. So you want the Nick Dragotta?
More work. If you use your garage for your car, you would have more work, is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly. So
you'd have more work. Plus, you wouldn't have storage space because you don't have a garage, Rex. You have a storage room, right?
Yeah, CJ, it doesn't get to 15 to 20 below that often. It does happen, but not that often. Very rarely does it get that cold. So it's not that, it's like you and Ed Weird were talking about your tires breaking. Knock on wood, particle board. That's not something I even knew could happen. Hey, it's Nick. Happy snow day. So I didn't even know that was something that could happen. But so it doesn't get that cold. But again, I got smart years ago. Go in and start the engine, turn up the heat, turn on the defroster, and eventually, by the time I'm done shoveling the first part, go back to the car, the stuff falls off. So it's not quite that bad. But if you live in the city, in like Philadelphia, that's a real problem because once a plow comes down those small streets, it snows you in. It throws more snow on your car. Then you have to dig your car and you have to dig out enough space that you can get out of the space. because you're parallel parked. So you have to dig a little bit in front, you have to dig a little bit in back. I remember having to do that. That was a major pain. So that's another reason I don't live in the city. It is just too much work. And in Philly, since it's going to be cold for the rest of the week, the odds of getting a violent shooting over, get this, your parking space, because in Philly, and they do it in other cities where it snows quite a bit. In Philly, the tradition is you put a lawn chair or a cheap chair, old chair, in the parking space you dug out. And it is the unspoken rule that you cannot take that space. That means that space is occupied. And if you park there, people have been known to shoot each other over the parking space. Yeah, it's bad. So usually if you have snow and it gets warm the next day and you get a lot of melt, it's not as big a problem. But now it's going to be below zero or below freezing for the rest of the week. I think there's a problem. There's going to be a problem in Philly. I fully expect to hear on the news somebody shot somebody else over the parking space because somebody parked in their space. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Marvel fans, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, so next up we got Absolute Batman 2025 Annual Number 1 by Daniel Warren Johnson. This is the second print, and I also have two of these, and I have this for $7.
This was one of the hottest books of 2025, the Absolute Batman Annual, a much demanded second print that is already sold out. So this is your second and near last opportunity to get this. I'm sure they'll do another reprint, but that's a great cover. Daniel Warren Johnson is somebody who's just getting hotter and hotter. And this cover is amazing. And this issue is highly sought after.
All right. So next up, I would imagine Nick is at home, Preston, because I can't imagine there are too many restaurants open tonight. All right. Absolute Batman 2025 Annual Number 1. It's the foil by Daniel Warren Johnson. Also second print. If this one for $9, I have two.
A lot of people pick this as one of their best single issues of 2025. So if you haven't gotten a chance to read it, you definitely should. It's really cool. Even if you've never read an Absolute Batman book, you can check this one out.
Stevie B, I have no idea. All right. Then we have Absolute Batman Annual Number 1 by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. I have two of these, and I have these for $6. So, hey, Ryan, what's going on, bud?
That foil is awesome, Ryan. This might be one of your last chances to pick one up if you haven't.
It actually looks better in real life because the scanner does not do it justice, and my limited Photoshop skills do not do justice either. I assure you. All right. Then we have Absolute Batman Annual Number 1 foil by Johnson and Spicer. At this for $9, and I do have two of these as well. All right, next up, we have Vampirella Strikes number 12 by Lucho Perillo. Have this for $5.
This is a great cover. Perillo doing Vampirella is always top notch. And this is like an homage to some Hamlet, I would say, right? Alas, poor dude with horns on his head.
Good point. All right. Vampirella 669, number 669. Also by Lucho Perillo.
Oh, and this is one of the ones that he did based on the work of Rachel Holland, I believe, right? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
If John was here, he would definitely confirm that. But I'm pretty sure this is for certain.
All right, I have this one for $3, believe it or
not. Round guy's kind of right there, Rex.
What's that?
He says, "Who we kidding? Philly's the only place that wins a World Series or Super Bowl and they still burn
true.
down."
That's true. That's absolutely true.
We still mad.
Yep. Should have won by more. All right. So then Vampirella number 24 by Lucho Perillo. I also have this for $3.
Man, if y'all did like a poster book of his work, especially on Vampirella, I would buy the heck out of that, y'all. Absolutely.
There you go.
I got a really nice Perillo litho from you guys that Spilio bought. Yeah, Spilio bought me a little 11 by 17 print of his work from Vampirella from you guys a couple years ago, and it's one of my favorite pieces hanging in my house.
All right. So then we have Supergirl number 1, Art Germ foil. And I got this for $4.99, believe it or not.
Supergirl's got a movie coming out. This book was hot when it first dropped. Plus, Art Germ covers never lose their value. Definitely worth picking up, especially at cover price.
All right. Then Supergirl number 1, Forbes, 1:50 ratio. I have this for $25.
I guarantee come June, these covers are not going to be available anymore. They're going to be hard to find. Everybody's going to be Supergirl crazy because I have a feeling that movie's going to do very, very well.
So do I, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think the world's ready for a Supergirl movie. You know, I mean, we had one in the 80s. Wasn't very good, but I think people are really wanting it. I think people are ready for it.
No, that's fine, Jay. Yeah, I couldn't get it to lighten up. I don't know why. All right, so Supergirl number 1, cover G, 1:25 ratio by Everly. And I have this one for $16.
These are some really great prices on some Supergirl books that are definitely going to go up by this summer. And Everly is also the artist. She worked on Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is the book that they...
The Art Germ, you got Unknown.
But anyway, Everly is the artist of the book Woman of Tomorrow that they are basing the new Supergirl movie on. So definitely something worth picking up.
All right. So then we have Superman Unlimited number 1, 1:50 ratio by Christian Ward. And we've got this one for $8.
We all did that, right? Tie a towel around our neck and pretend we were a superhero when we were kids, right? We all did that, right? I did, for sure.
Robert Paulson, 1G. Okay, gotcha.
He's donating 1G, $1,000 to us. Thank you, Robert. You're the best.
Took me a minute.
Either that or he's on a Nokia right now. He's like, I'm on 1G.
All right. Superman Unlimited number 1, cover J, 1:25 ratio by Dave Raposa. And I have this one for $6.50.
Do you know that's a small Superman emblem as well? That's a small S shield. I don't like it when it's small. I like it when it's bigger. That's just me.
All right. And we have Absolute Batman number 6, cover D, 1:25 ratio, John McCrae cardstock variant. And we have this one for $12.
This is a really good price on this book. These Absolute Batman books just keep getting hotter and hotter. It's ridiculous, the prices on some of these books. This is a great deal.
What's up, Nick? How you doing, bud? All right. And then Batman number 158, cover L, 1:25 ratio by Lee Bermejo. And we've got this. All right. Gotcha, Robert. All right. Gotcha, bud.
I really love Bermejo's style. This is super cool stuff.
And then we have this one for $8.
He's been doing some amazing Spider-Man covers for the recent run that are fantastic. My bad. They're rather amazing.
All right, let's do a quick recap. And before we get to Dynamite books, all right, Batman number 6, Becky wants. All right, got you, Becky.
Great pickups, y'all.
Robbie, have you ever read his Vicious Circle?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Yeah, I really liked it. It took forever to come out. It took like...
Becky, I think Robert picked that up already.
Oh, yeah, the incentive, the 1 in 25. The John McCrae
sorry
one.
about that, Becky.
But yeah, Vicious Circle was cool. It just took like a year and a half for 3 issues to come out. But Lee Bermejo's awesome. He's a great artist.
Oh, you know what? So I'm going to announce it, but we don't have a pick. Somehow the pick got left off. It is Red Sonja, Volume 3, The Master Falls trade paperback. And we have that for $19.99. But I will have the pick on Wednesday. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so the giveaway of the night is the complete Dracula #3, signed by Colton Worley. Hashtag is EXP Monday, all lowercase. Then we have the Dynamite 10-packer reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher, so $40 retail or higher. And as always, we have it for $5. Then the Dynamic Forces mystery box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 2 metal covers, or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guarantee. And we normally sell for 85. I'm doing it for 75. So.
Hey, I found you the cover of that Red Sonja book real quick. There it is right there.
Oh, no.
There you go. There you go, guys. That's the Red Sonja cover right there.
God help us all. Space Case, what's happening, bud? Absolute.
Great pick.
Hold on, Robert. Absolute Batman. Wait, which one? Jay, can you highlight that again? Second print.
Yeah, cover B.
Absolute Batman. Which one is cover B?
Is that, hold on, let me try to get to it real fast. Is this the cover B, or is this one the cover B?
Yeah, so Robert, we're going to need a little bit more, bud. I got way too many Batmans on the show.
We need artist name and foil or non-foil. That's what we're looking for.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Robbie. All right, so we'll continue on until Robert gives me the heads up.
Preston, trust me, you don't want a sketch cover with that. Trust me, you don't. If you do, that's a whole other thing. But
so, which one is that, Jay?
The Daniel Warren Johnson. I'm assuming non-foil, Robert. Daniel Warren Johnson variant.
So, Robert, the foil is 9 and the non-foil is 7. So, Robert, you need to let me know which one. Okay, so the foil is no trade dress. Both. Okay, got it, Robert.
You got some from Lorena too. Some absolute Batman claims up there.
Wait, do we? All right, hold on a second here. Get back to that. All right, so one of each left. All right, so Lorena wants absolute Batman #1 in Jolie. All right, gotcha, Lorena. What's the other one? Go to number. Okay, so hold on. Go to one. So Lorena gets the last one. So we're sold out of that one. All right. Was there anything else? And the annual, the Warren, the $7 one. All right, gotcha.
Great pickups.
Wait, there isn't a $7 one, I don't think.
Is that the regular cover?
Yeah. All right, I found it. All right, we're sold out of that one as well. Okay, got you. Okay, got it, Lorena. You're good. All right, so where do we leave off? All right, so the sketch covers. Trinity, #1 with Wonder Woman, cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP of $149.99. And we got it tonight for $40. Superman #1 with Superman cover sketch by Joe Correa, Gordon Purcell, and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99. And I got that for $40. Then Invincible Iron Man #1 with Iron Man cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we've got that one for $49. Then Toxic Avenger #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Jesse Lumberg. MSRP of $149.99. We have this one for $40.
Color's really popping on this one too.
Yeah, it is. All right. Then we have Detective Comics #880 with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40.
Nice colors on the Martian Manhunter.
So I have one more of these left. Absolute Batman #1 in Hyuk Lee foil. Then I have one more of these left. Absolute Batman #1 by In Hyuk Lee. This one is sold out. This one is sold out. All right. Then the Absolute Batman Annual #1 foil by Daniel Warren Johnson. I have one more of those left. Then the Lee foil.
Robert, you're cleaning up today, bruh.
Okay, so gotcha, Robert. So that one is sold out. So let me see where I leave off.
Robert wants the Lee regular as well.
All right, hold on a second here.
Man, Robert's really cleaning up tonight. This is awesome.
All right, so that one is sold out as well. Gotcha, Robert. All right. So then Absolute Batman Annual #1 by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. Got that for $6, and I have 2 of those available. All right. So then Absolute Batman Annual #1 foil by Johnson and Spicer. I got 2 of those for $9. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but welcome. I don't know what you mean by open panel. Maybe Jay does. Yeah, you're welcome to just chat with us. You can claim books, but I'm not sure what you mean by open panel. Just so you know that we tend to be very positive here. We joke, we talk football, we talk weather. But we keep it, this is a safe space. We keep it happy. Well, we try to. All right. So then we got Vampirella Strikes #12 by Lucho Perillo. And got this for $5. Vampirella #669 by Lucho Perillo. I've got that for $3. Vampirella #24 by Lucho Perillo. I've got that for $3. Sounds good. Thanks for joining us, man. Bear now would say. I have no clue how to pronounce that. I apologize, man. Oh yeah, spam in John's trunk, but that takes a little explanation though. Bear,
You know,
I like
spam's
that part.
probably just as bad for us as pastrami and salami as well. You
Oh,
know
it's
what I'm saying?
worse. It's much worse.
Because
That's
it's
why
like
I love it.
it's a bunch of different things mished together, right? At least like
That's why I love it, man.
it's so
All right.
good, so good.
Still have this Supergirl #1 Forbes 1:50 ratio. Have that for $25. Then we have Superman Unlimited #1 1:50 ratio by Christian Ward. Have that for $8. Superman Unlimited #1 cover J 125 ratio by Dave Raposa. Had that for $650. Yeah, no kidding, right? Unknown. And then Batman number. Did somebody want the Batman 158? Did I miss that? $125 ratio cover L by Lee Bermejo. Oh wait, I forget the Absolute Batman #6. No, that was claimed by Robert. So Batman number 158 cover L 125 ratio by Lee Bermejo, and we have that for $8. I've had it. It's not bad. I mean, but it's kind of like spam. Actually, it's weird if you think about it.
Yeah, I've had corned beef before, and I've had that stuff before too. But I wouldn't say
that's kind of like the potted meat.
Yeah, right. I love potted meat, man. And then other people like deviled ham and stuff like that. You know what I like? That is a canned food oddity. That's, for instance, Hormel canned tamales. They taste nothing like a tamale.
I never had that.
They taste nothing like an authentic tamale. But for some reason, I love those things. And every so often, I'll buy a can, and that'll be my dinner for the night. And I always regret it, but it's always fun for some reason. Anybody else like those canned tamales from Hormel? Love those.
I might have to try that now. I have never had that in my life.
They're wrapped in plastic. I remember when I was a kid and found that out. Like, I was trying to eat it, but it's like wrapped in paper. But yeah, I mean,
deviled ham. Yes, CJ, I like that too.
Yeah, the canned tamales, man. Do not go into it expecting an authentic tamale, okay? But I like them for some reason.
Ramen and spam it is. My friend, that will have so much sodium, you could salt your pavement with it today. Vienna sausage, I also like that. Sardines, I like sardines.
I like sardines too.
All right, so
I especially love sardines that are like canned with hot sauce. Those are my favorites.
So we have Red Sonja Volume 3, The Master Falls, trade paperback for $19.99, but I don't have the pick. I apologize for that, guys. Spam price. Spam anything is the bomb, guys. Marcus, what's happening, bud? All right, you know what? We got to take our third and final break. So let's do that. And when we get back, we will get to Dynamite books that are coming out on Wednesday. So hang out. We're having fun.
So the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
All right, so my hips have stiffened up. As I try to get out of the chair, I noticed that from all that shoveling I had to do. Gosh. Oh my
Rex
God.
is tired. What you need to do is you need to go home, have some potted meat, get some protein. I saw
do not have potted meat at home. I have potted fish, which I got at the Asian grocery store. I stayed away from that potted meat because the sodium is so high, man.
So is that like a fish paste type thing that you spread on toast or something? Is that what that is?
I don't know. No, it's barbecued kind of fish and eel.
Interesting. Okay.
Which I will eat with ramen, and I'm trying to find a healthier ramen too.
Yeah, that'd be good for everybody, right?
Yeah,
I see some love for Vienna sausages in the chat. I love Vienna sausages, especially the hot and spicy. Also, we were talking about sardines. There's my go-to.
Oh, I love sardines.
There's my go-to, man. That's the Louisiana hot sauce, chicken of the sea sardines right there.
I'll get it with the hot sauce. I'll get it with the oil. But sardines are very good for you. You know why?
Omega-3s and stuff, right?
Well, because they're small fish. So are anchovies. So the mercury content is much lower. Bigger fish, they eat more food. So the mercury content is more concentrated in bigger fish, like tuna, stuff like that.
Do you know how I got into sardines, Rex? This is crazy. Do you know how I got into sardines? This is a crazy story. I'll tell it real quick. So do you remember the movie The Burbs with Tom Hanks?
Yes.
All right. There's a part in that movie where they go to the creepy neighbor's house and they offer him a snack. They offer him a sardine on a pretzel. And that always fascinated me as a kid. And then I got to try it. And that's how I got into sardines, was because of the movie The Burbs. Because of that scene. Yeah.
So it also comes packed in mustard if you look for it.
I've had those. I love mustard, but I didn't like the sardines packed in mustard for some reason.
Interesting. So sardine sandwich, all that. Do you know where it comes from?
Mm-mm.
Sardines were very popular in the past. I think sometime in the 30s or 40s, people used to take it to lunch because the reason was that it would keep, because it'd be in the tin. You take that with you, pack in your lunch and the bread. And then when it was lunchtime, you open the can up, put the sardines on your bread, and boom, sardine sandwich.
So it's literally sardines on bread? That's a sardine sandwich?
Yeah, pretty much. You didn't need to, and that's why it's packed in mustard and hot sauce and oil.
Makes sense. Okay.
Because you didn't need a cooler, you didn't need to have ice packs, which they didn't have. So you didn't need to keep it refrigerated in any way. It wouldn't go bad, no matter how long you were out, because it was canned. And bread obviously will last. So
CVB, I appreciate what you're saying, but much respect to Julia Child, but we love our canned and tinned meat, don't we, Rex?
Yes, we do. And sardines, so sardines I haven't given up because they are actually good for you.
They're good for you. They really are, dude. Yeah. I like what I'll do sometimes for lunch is I'll just have this in like a salad. I have like some spinach and cucumber, radishes. Yeah.
And no pineapple on pizza, or period. End of story.
Yeah, no pineapple on pizza, man.
No way. It's just wrong. Okay, I'm sorry.
Very wrong. It's very wrong.
All right, so coming out on Wednesday from Dynamite, Sonya Reborn #5, cover A by Stepan. I'm going to say this wrong. It's not Sejic. What was it again?
C-Itch.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, it's what you get when you're a sailor and you're at sea for too long. You get C-Itch.
I did not
exactly, Barlord. That's what I'm saying. That scene in The Burbs is why I like sardines, man. I do eat them with pretzels sometimes.
Oh, unknown. Please stop.
It's a barbecue pizza, dude. If it doesn't have traditional, come on, y'all. What's wrong with y'all, man?
A barbecue pizza is disgusting, is what it is. I'm sorry.
I'm not down with that either, man. I live in Alabama, which is one of those, like Memphis, North Carolina, Texas, Alabama. We're known for barbecue, right? And they try to fool everybody with barbecue pizza down here. No, ain't gonna happen. They try to fool us with barbecue nacho. Ain't gonna happen.
It is so wrong. All right.
Hungary. Too
Cover,
short.
cover B by Stuart Sager. Cover C by Chad Harden.
I've read issue 5 of Reborn. It's absolutely fantastic. This is a great book. Christopher Priest, a very unique take on Red Sonja we've never seen before.
All right. Then we have cover D by Greg Land.
This is a cover that represents what Rex is like when somebody gives him a pineapple pizza.
Yeah, about right. All right. Then cover E is the cosplay variant.
Anna Mia.
Then cover F, the 1:10 ratio cosplay virgin.
You can't pick off the pineapple on a pizza. That stuff seeps through, man. You can't. Once the pineapple's on there, it's on there for good, man. You just can't do it.
Hey,
but if you like pineapple on a pizza, more power to you.
And then people complain about anchovies. I don't understand.
Yeah.
That I don't understand.
What is the sodium content on these though, man? Because there's like it was
not bad.
It would seem like it's high because it's so salty tasting, right?
You would think. What's say?
I don't have any nutrition facts on this for some reason. I don't know where they're at. I guess maybe they're under the label. I don't know.
Uh-oh. All right. So Tom Bishop wants Red Sonja E and F. All right. Got it, bud.
Hey, what's up, Tracy? Your Martian Manhunter cover is dope that we have on today.
Tracy, what's up? Tracy Medina in the house. All right.
I also want to make sure that everybody out there knows that if you like pineapple on your pizza, me and Rex do not think you're a terrible person. We just think you have terrible taste in pizza. It's okay.
Very well said, sir. All right. Sonja Reborn, number 5, cover G. 1:10 ratio by Greg Land. It's a virgin. We have that for 10. Cover H, 1:10 ratio by Chad Harden. It's also the virgin. We have that for 10.
Yeah, Eddie. I used to have one of my exes who I lived with for years loved pineapple and ham pizza. And yeah, I've had it plenty of times. I've tried it. I've tried to give it my fair shot. Just not for me.
So wrong in so many ways.
My perfect pizza is pepperoni, green olives, black olives, mushrooms, and jalapeno peppers. That's my perfect.
I'm okay with plain as well, Barlord. All right.
Dude, best pizza I ever had was just a cheese pizza in New York. The best pizza I've ever had. So good. So good. Oh my goodness.
It's not cheese. It's called plain. Because if you ask for cheese, they put extra cheese on. See? There you go. Margarita, I like that as well.
Yeah, man. Tequila, triple sec, lime. Who doesn't like margaritas?
All right. So cover I, the 1:15 ratio by Stuart Sager. It's a virgin. Have that for 15.
I'm not a fan
right,
of pesto on pizza.
Right, Lorena? We always make people hungry for something.
Yeah, we do. Oh, I bet John could come up with a good spam pizza recipe.
Oh, absolutely. You know it. Cover J, the 1:15 Stepan Sijic, virgin. We have that for 15. CJ, I like that too.
Yeah, that white sauce is pretty good, man, that they use. Was it like a garlic sauce or something? It's really good.
All right, so cover K, the Greg Land black and white variant. And we have that for 10. And then cover L, the 1/7 Greg Land black and white virgin.
Preston wants the Sonja 5i, the $15 one.
Let's see, 5i. Preston. Got you, Preston. So,
sometimes you can find a good meatball pizza too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So I'm not a Dave Portnoy fan, Barstool, because sometimes he gets it wrong. But he did review a place not too far from you that does have very good pizza. All right, so then we have Harley Quinn and Elvira, number 4. Cover A by Amanda Connor.
I've read this one too. So much fun. It's exactly what an Elvira Harley Quinn book should be. 100%.
All right, then cover B by Chad Harden.
Oh, Round Guy says he's having chicken and hatch chili enchiladas right now. Really good stuff. Have you tried them with pineapple?
Oh, God help me. All right, so it feels cold in here all of a sudden, and the heat's been on. Let's find out what the temperature is. It is 18 now outside.
Dude, we're 18 degrees. Looking at my temperature. Why are we the same temperature in New Jersey and Alabama?
No idea. I have no
chili
idea.
Cheeseburgers are the best, dude. There used to be this place in my town called Anaheim Chili. They specialized in chili and they'd have burgers and stuff. They made a Serrano burger that was like my favorite thing ever. Unfortunately, they're no longer in business.
All right. So then we have cover C by Joseph Michael Linzner. Cover D by Ben Caldwell. And then cover E, the blind bag variant. There we go. It's the blind bag. And then cover G, the Amanda Connor Virgin. And that one is 50.
You know, I really like this book, but you know what I think would make it better, Rex? Pineapple. I think pineapple on this comic book would be better.
I like pineapple just by itself.
I
or
love
on
pineapple. Have you ever eaten too much pineapple that you like wreck your mouth because of the acid? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like on cake. I like pineapple cake.
Oh, pineapple upside down cakes, delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, right. But not on
pineapple.
People.
Great. I love pineapple. I love pineapple. I like pineapple with
Marcus.
I like pineapple and ham. I just don't like it on the pizza. That's just me. But I don't like sweet and savory mixed together. I'm one of the I don't like teriyaki sauce. I don't like most barbecue sauces. I don't like ketchup. So I'm that kind of a guy.
All right. So then we got cover H, the 110 ratio Amanda Connor candle variant.
That's a great cover. It makes me think of Scooby-Doo. And I love what Jay said. Pineapple is metal. It eats you as you eat it.
All right. Then we have cover I, the 110 ratio Ben Caldwell Virgin.
I don't know about that, Marcus, but it might be. Do you know? Is this the highest printed book of the year for Dynamite 2025?
Marcus, I don't know. All right. So then we have cover J, the 115 Linzner Virgin. And then cover K, the 115 Chad Harden Virgin. And then we have cover L, the 120 ratio Amanda Connor candle Virgin.
I agree with Eddie about Captain Crunch. It tears your mouth up, but I love Captain Crunch, regular and peanut butter. I know a lot of people are Crunch Berry fans. I'm more of a peanut butter crunch guy. But
Captain Crunch. Marcus. All right. Then we have cover M, the 1-7 ratio Linzner black and white. And then finally cover N, the 110 ratio Linzner black and white Virgin.
Jay, next time you have some peanut butter crunch, throw some pineapple in there and see what you think.
All right. So also out on Wednesday, the Terminator Metal number 4, cover A by Declan Shalvey.
This Terminator book is so good. each issue is kind of self-contained. This one in particular, I love the Terminator book. I love the structure. I love the approach. Declan and Rory are killing it with this book.
All right. Then we have cover B by Bob Layton. Then cover C by Sebastian Perez. And then cover D by Emmanuel Ercolani. Then cover F, the 110 ratio Emmanuel Ercolani Virgin. Then cover G, the 1:15 ratio Sebastian Perez Virgin. Then cover H, the 1:20 ratio Bob Layton Virgin. Then cover I, the 1:25 ratio Declan Shalvey Virgin. Then cover J, the 1:5 ratio Bob Layton black and white. All right, then also coming out Wednesday, Thundercats number 23, cover A by Lucho Perillo.
I'm loving Thundercats. They're really starting to lean heavily into the upcoming Thundercats Silverhawks crossover in this issue. I'm very, very excited for that.
So Preston wants Terminator 4J. Let's see. All right, hold on a second, Preston. Okay. Preston. Gotcha, Preston.
CJ, I've heard of buckwheats, but I've never had them. That sounds like it would have been a really good cereal.
All right. Then we have cover B by Declan Shalvey.
This makes me think of the movie Gravity. Do you remember that movie? It's a good movie.
Terminator Metal C and wait, C, just C, Becky? C and please? All right, so you want Terminator C. Got you, Becky. C, Becky. All right, gotcha. You're good to go. All right. Then we have cover C by Jay Lee. Cover D by Drew Moss. Cover E by Marcus's favorite, Mannix.
Great cover.
This pen is dying on me. All right. And then cover F, the Drew Moss action figure variant.
TJ Blueberry is a goat. I agree. And Blueberry Cheerios taste more like OG Blueberry than current Blueberry because they use oats.
And Terminator J. Got you, Becky. No problem there. Becky.
Lorena, you want the Mannix cover for Thundercats? Is that what you're saying?
I'm going to pencil you in. Tell me if I'm wrong. Lorena. All right. And then cover G, the 1:10 ratio by Drew Moss action figure version.
My favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Right now I have a box of peanut butter Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which they just released. Very excited to try it out.
Cover H, the 1:10 ratio Mannix version.
I agree, Eddie. Ever since they went more to the corn-based formula, they're not near as good, but every time the monster cereals release, I get very, very excited.
All right. Cover I, the 1:10 ratio Drew Moss version. Cover J, the 1:15 ratio Jay Lee version. This pen is dying. All right. Then cover K, the 1:15 Declan Shalvey version. And then cover L, the 1:15 ratio Lucio Perillo version. Cover M, the Jay Lee black and white. And then finally, cover N, the 1/7 ratio J. Lee Black and White Virgin. These are the books coming out on Wednesday.
Round guy, Apple Jacks is one of those cereals that is undervalued, in my opinion. Apple Jacks is a goat as well.
So, Robbie, what's the movie tonight?
Tonight, we're talking about Fellini's 8.5, a 1963 film that's very pretentious, black and white, Italian film. But it's one of my favorite films, and I've been wanting to get this on the show for a while, and I finally put it on, and I cannot wait for this conversation because it's going to be a first-time view for the majority of the panel, and I'm such a nut for Fellini, and 8.5 might be one of my favorite.
You really like those Italian directors, don't you?
I am a huge fan of Italian cinema. I really, really am. Yeah, 100%, dude. I love Italian art. I really do. Whether it's like, the classic stuff or the films. I'm really big into Italian cinema, man.
All right. So, Jay, what do we have coming up tonight again?
So, keep 2 tabs open because at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, there's going to be a producers live sales show. And let me grab that thumb for y'all again. Then at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, Best Coast Comics is on, but they are going to be doing a live sale themselves. So be sure to check that out. And let me pop that link in there as well. And as always, enjoy PCP movie night, man.
That thumbnail for you and Kyle's show, is that Abbott and Costello? Is that who is that? Do you know?
I think it's Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, yeah. Laurel and Hardy. Okay.
All right. So the giveaway,
a bigger one. I like that. That's good. That's good.
So the giveaway of the night, last chance to get the hashtag in, the complete Dracula #3 signed by Colton Worley in honor of Sinners, which I saw this weekend being snowed in. Great vampire movie. All right. So we are giving this away. Hashtag is EXP Monday, all lowercase.
Sinners is on HBO Max, right?
No, I saw it on Amazon Prime, I think.
Oh, okay. Word. Cool.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but I think I saw it on Amazon Prime.
Sweet.
But
I want to watch all of those Oscar nominees, man. Begonia, I hear, is good. Sinners, of course.
I saw that. She's bald.
Is she good? Is it a good movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
Because it's on Peacock. You still got your Peacock?
Yeah, I do. Actually.
The Olympics start in a couple weeks. So
Ron Guy says it's on Max.
Sweet. Hey, the Olympics are about to start again, Rex, so you're good.
Winter, don't care.
Oh, whatever. The luge is the best thing ever, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm canceling everything, starting from scratch. Owen, what's going on, man? I'm canceling all of them, starting from scratch. Figure it out from there.
That makes sense.
Because I realize that Amazon Prime, I'm going to keep because I have Amazon Prime for other things, like the free shipping when I buy stuff.
Yeah.
So everything else, you know what? It's like the way I figure it, I can rent the movies and pay less than I'm paying per month now. For channels, I almost never watch. Okay, Hulu, almost never watch it. Disney, have not watched it in a while. Last thing I watched on Disney was Fantastic Four. They don't have anything I really want to watch. Every now and again, when I'm bored, I go back and watch Star Wars related movies.
I actually hear that the Wonder Man show is actually pretty good. I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. But
we'll see.
TJ, you're right. The luge is extreme sledding, and I'm right there with you, Round Guy. I'm a huge curling fan as well. I love the Winter Olympics. So,
all right. So I will be back on Wednesday. Nick will obviously have his original art show on Friday, 7 p.m. Wednesday's show is 7 p.m. Eastern, all times Eastern. Other than that, Robbie. Oh shoot, I don't have a pen. Jay, you want to spin that wheel? All right, here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
And the winner is Kenneth Bird. Congrats.
Kenneth, if you'd rather have a can of pineapple, let me know and we'll swap it out for you.
All right. So everyone stay safe, stay warm. Robbie, have a good show. I am going home and getting the warmth and eat something that I cooked over the weekend.
Yeah, get some
All
rest, Rex.
Yeah, my hips are killing me. All right, so I appreciate you guys. Peace. I will see you on Wednesday.